Welcome back, everybody, to a new episode of the self-made mega farm. As you can see, we've made some yard changes. We've spent a little bit of money that we made off our soybeans, which as we should, and some silage sales. We needed to get our sheds right. Unfortunately, those ones you can build are just really built for small equipment and a European feel. We need something that we can get some larger equipment. Now, obviously, our combine does not fit because of that tank on top, but it's all right. But we're able to get, some decent setups over here. So we're able to get the fertilizer baler in here. We've got a lot of our dry storage in here, some equipment. I might still move that, but right there we got a nice 240 around the corner for it to hook up to, which is nice. We got green cart. Now get the 8R in here, get the Corona. Got our Grandpa, which is nice. So this all fits over here. We're able to put one of the trailers under cover. Got the other one off to the side. So it really, opens up the yard. I just feel like we have such a big yard space now. Come back over here. So we got the 2 header trailers fit right there. Our combine in here. We're going to put the bale trailer, the roller. We got both feeder and planter. We got our cultivator. We got our rock picker. We got the Beauty 400 in here. 7810. We still got the manure stuff around the corner. Manure and slurry spreader, but it's alright. We got our new grain bin, which I know you guys saw last episode. But adding these sheds was a big difference. The only thing I didn't like is I could not customize this one color-wise. That was the only problem, but those both were. And they're all pretty fairly priced, to be honest with you. I think each of these was 30,000, and that might have been 80. That one might have been 80, that was 30, and that was 35, something like that. But we are ready. So we got 2 fields of canola and a field of wheat. So I've set up, because we'll keep the wheat for now. This field of wheat, not quite there. But it's alright. So, as mentioned, we will take debating whether to just start wheat now, but we'll have to technically blow out the header and everything. So I think we'll harvest canola first, get that running, then get the wheat harvested and put in the silo. This will be the last canola harvest. I'm going to just pull this out because I think we can just we just need to move this enough and then we can operate it. Move around there for a second. Right here, like I said, I'm going to just move that here. And then I'm going to hook on so that we can start with a small field and really get the canola worked. Almost debating whether even hooking up the grain cart for this. These 2 fields, I mean, just pull a truck on the side and we can dump straight from the combine in if we need to. Everything unfolded. Yeah, we'll do the wheat field down there last. We'll store it for the time being. Try to get a better price and all. But yeah, let's start the canola. We're back in the harvest season. I think this is technically like year 5. I thought it was 4, but I think we're in year 5. The other thing we actually need to do, which I will go send them to do, is we need to bale again. So that's kind of the other project for the day. We need some baling done, and we'll have to run some fertilizer manure on that field after as well, so we actually have a lot more to do than I thought. But with this new harvester, it shouldn't take too long to really work these fields, which will be nice. So it's an enjoyable thing when you can cut down that harvest time. just going to open this up, and then it should be a quick, easy up and down. Field 1 done. Won't even fill this bin, so we'll be able to go right to the next field. So I should be able to sneak through there. Yeah, it's definitely nice having this S-Series Canola. It's nice to see that on the market. Yeah, we had to pay a little extra to add the top bin, but I think it's well worth it. Like I said, making pretty light work for this week now. And this header, I think, covers almost 2.5 times of what our Massey did, which well, our Massey for all the years we used it. It was a fun grind with it. You know what? I'm waiting. See if I can get this guy out of here. I think I'm gonna actually have to move. Yeah, for me and the other guy. We're gonna have to move the 8R out of the way. Alright, but we'll get this all situated here. Trying to get him on the interesting thing, you see the flaps hit it? The flaps wouldn't be sticking up like that. Is that back into the... But it should... So this is the side you can't go out of, which I might need to level the groom or something. Because this side, I believe I was able to drive this in, you're gonna see it goes right up, so it's just that side either way. We bumped the frame a little bit. Oops. But let's send this over to field 14. And get him started. And we'll get back into some harvesting. And I'll see y'all shortly. Alright, so the mower is running on field 14. We're just about done this field. We said making light work. It yields pretty decent, to be honest with you, too. So it's good to kind of see that. This will be a wheat field going forward. We'll leave the other field in front of the market. It will also be a wheat field. And I don't want to split this, but I'll just go this way. But we'll leave those 2 wheat, and that should generate enough straw for the time being. And honestly, I shouldn't say I'm okay with buying straw with the amount of land we have, but if we had to, we can buy straw. We don't seem to be going through that much of it in the barn. However, we do have 150 head now, so maybe that changes. Okay. Pretty decent amount there. I think I can sneak through here. Now we get to set up the first course ever for the S700. Oh, 760, right? 790. I was thinking 760. You guys are gonna roast me for that one. Yeah, looks good to me. I'm gonna actually bring that down a few meters. Let's try again. You know what? We wanted to go the other way. So we're gonna actually field center spiral racetrack up and down. We're gonna rows and don't need to skip any rows. Well, actually that'd be 90. Yeah, we want to go 90. That looks better. So we'll let them go. And this one's already in. We should be able to cut right through here. Almost need to build a little roadway. I talked about doing that, I think last episode, the episode before. But that might be an option. And the only issue with this area is nowhere to really turn around when it's full. But I might be able to drive right out there and unload this anyway. I mean, I don't foresee that taking too long. They're already on the second pass. But we want to get over in our 7810 here, which we might need to go get gas. Split the gap, there we go. This was a little tricky to get in here earlier. Gotta use a skid steer to push it over. I don't know if I can almost grab it again with a skid steer. Got it. Alright. I had 3 pieces of equipment in there before, but it was just so tight. But actually, can't remember if we can use this net wrap. This is light enough to fall within the carry, even though it really is. Okay, so that does work. We will actually send this to the hole, but we're gonna have to refuel it and everything else. Because we need to add round bale net still, bale wrap needs to be added. We got a few things to add to that. Just want to see anything else good now. So we really don't need the super chisel because of the equipment we have. So we come down here, go to vehicles. Those are all in good shape. I mean, we have the disc right here, which is 10 meters. I'm fine with $40,000 though. And I mean, the other thing, we don't really have the horsepower to hurt that. Then we have the 12-meter plow. So, I mean, we're okay. Yes, it takes some fields a little bit longer, but it is what it is in that sense. Actually, your current course, I want them to be on that course. And the other thing we need is one we're going to fill up here. Then we need bale wrap and some more net wrap. Balers. Grassland. I guess it probably should be down here. Oh, all the different wraps here. Standard's fine for me. One of those. Really want the running wrap black on these. $3,900 for 40 rolls. That seems almost too good to be true. I thought we paid a lot more previously. I could be wrong. And I'm probably actually wrong, but oh, we're already pulling off the bale wrap stack. Actually, yeah, that does go pretty quick. The next question is, why did it not top that off? Well, I have to figure out why none of those are topped off. Actually, round bell net says it's 4 and 4. We'll take that for what it is. Interesting. But we'll take it for what it is. Let it go to do work. And you have a full grain cart. We're gonna actually drive around the field here. Lizard Pete. So this will be wheat next year. Oh no, sorry, this will actually be probably sunflower. My next question is, did we get a long enough pipe for this? That's very probably shouldn't have to stop each one in the meeting and each one in the truck. This is part of being lazy, I guess. I just want to go through it fast and not really put it back. This one loads pretty quick too, so it. Next thing we actually need to do, we're not using there it is, I'm trying, but we'll use the 8R for this. We'll scoop some bales. I had to, when I put this in, my thought was I'm probably going to have to back this up. So I'm wondering if I keep it tight right there, I can finagle this out like so. Perfect. I'd love to see that. We'll send that on the way to field 14 as well. So ideally, yeah, I'm thinking, let's go up here to the map. Field 4 will keep wheat. Field 5 will also be wheat. And then I think, you know, if we make one of those fields soybeans, I think these other ones would be the opposite crop. So these would all three be sunflower, and then vice versa. If this is sunflower, these all become soybean. I think that's probably the best attack approach to that. Could be wrong, but that's kind of where my mindset's at. Prefab walls right now, we get a decent price on. So I'm liking that. We need better canola oil and cheese to go up in price. It says October and December for those. So ideally that's okay. We also need to upgrade to a seed tank and stuff soon. Just something to kind of fill that up. But when the harvester is running, I'm going to go scoop this stuff up so it's not in the way of our mower. So I wonder if he's running out. Interesting. Because we got black wrap. I'm noticing these are white, but we still had a roll in there. So I wonder if there's the black actually. So that was what was going on with that. Maybe that's why it wouldn't fill up all the way, is because it had that partial roll. We only got about 4 bales wrapped out of it. We had to switch. Well, probably. I mean, the last couple times I feel like we've been going through at least a pallet or 2. So I think we use up what's there and we don't need to haul it back to the farm. I'll be close to it. I mean, obviously, if we expand this, we'll definitely burn through a full pallet each time we wrap. I just, in my head, I did not think it was 40 rolls, but now I'm thinking about it, we have kind of been going through an entire skid each time, so quite a bit of material goes into wrapping silage. But, I mean, it pays for itself. As you've seen, every time you've kind of been down on money, it's been nice to kind of flip that market. We're halfway there, so all I'm going to do is switch back over. We've got 7.5 minutes left over here, which is impressive how quick this works. I'm telling you, it's going to make a difference on our large fields, having a harvester like this. Only thing I worry about on field 12 is some of the slopes and the little crests out on the field. You might have to try to smooth those more. But we'll cross that path when we get there. It works out not having to run the grain cart right now because, as you see, all the equipment is essentially out there other than 100 case. Which ideally probably should go on the chisel. But let's start with this plow. He's right there so far. The baler hasn't come off that corner, so I think that makes sense for us to disc that up and get that prepared for wheat. A lot be going on right now this episode. Like I said, once we're done baling, plan is to also roll. I do wish that little shed right there was big enough to, tall enough to get our 7810 in there. We'll unfold this, and actually I'm going to keep that raised a little bit. Kind of want to see what they give me for our GPS here. I'm going to do it myself. We only need one. Perfect. And okay, right there. Drop the disc and get to some cultivating here. Might have just swung that one out too far. It's easier when you skip a row with this thing. But yeah, we'll, like I said, a lot going on. We definitely need to get the bales in. Well, not till July. We'll get one more cut off that field, I think, which should be pretty strong with the amount of fertilizer we'll be putting on it. It's due, that's for sure. Hoping none of these wheels actually will need line this time around. But we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. Be an interesting to see how far that is off in some places. Can't plant out here for I think another 2 months, but getting in the ground at least cultivated, let it settle. If we need to lime it, then we can. Go right back down the way we came. But yeah, and then it looks like maps are starting to come out more and more. Starting to see some on the mod hub, which is nice. Looking for some larger maps for the PC. World of Things. If you guys have seen any maps or plan any maps right now already that you enjoy, go ahead and tell me in the comments. I'm curious. Too far away from field source segment. Did it just try to pick up? Yeah, somehow I switched to the other course. Interesting. Oop. Now we're lifting up. Well, I was due for a blooper in here, and this is where it's happening. Yeah, let's get this dropped. Somehow I cleared the course out on this. Alright. We'll just have to drive without GPS. We're going to probably have to anyway to touch up some of these things. Oh, we got it back there. So I guess that's a little bit of a win. Probably have to go actually run down before we do the headland here. Might have to go run down. I guess we'll just do it. Why not? See, the only thing I don't like is the corner GPS. It's like it never wants to detect it. Okay, that's where I guess I wish, yes, I know GPS probably doesn't play work that way, but it'd be nice if it kind of like, if it had it out, or headland track, it kind of followed it still. So, it looks like our harvester is finally done. Nice. And I think what I'm going to do right here is just telling me to just pretty much go square. We'll, swing it around. Like so. We might have still been off the line. You know what? We are off the line. So we'll have to come back and do this little section. And we'll unload the harvester. Get the canola to market. And he flew right through that, so that actually went quicker than I thought it would. Let's clean up that little shrubbery. We don't need the GPS for this little section. There we go. Cultivated. No, actually, you know what? This works out because I actually have to go over to that canola field. Raise this up. We'll go get the cultivation kicked off over there. Probably unload first because the other thing we're going to have to do is definitely get over the bales. He's already made his way. I'm going to shut off force play. I can just drive over here and do this myself. Pipe out. probably have to use them. Won't have to work for now. But just a bad parking job on the truck on my part. Turn this around. Driving off the field and not trying to drive through the field with a heavier load. And I do need to run over to the bale before we do that wheat field. I also want to get this delivered. Once we top off the front section, go grab the bale trailer. We just don't want it building on the end rows and getting in the way of the mower. He's actually almost made it one full pass, so we'll fill up this, drop this off, and send them back. And from there, kind of just standard business. Once you have the outside headlands all picked up, everything usually runs pretty smooth. It'll be that next headland is where it gets the mower in trouble. Because I'm recording, it'll most likely say that. It'll say, an object has blocked your worker. Or your worker is blocked by an object. Whatever the text says. You guys know what I'm talking about. I want to thank everybody, even though it's not the end of the video yet, but a lot of support lately. That was the dangerous look around I just did there. I'll send him to the main yard. He is Dunzo. I'll be able to get him off the field. Didn't hit that key. Didn't realize that key initiated. Usually it's 5 on the keyboard that does the radio. Just to get this down the field 4. Harvest that wheat. Get that in the sidewalk. Feel like if there's a damage thing, like Mental Man Booch talks about, we'd be in trouble. There we go. It is on, connected. Able to see. Bring this down ourselves. We do that. We're gonna unload this baler because I want to get this bale trailer back. Clearing off those headlands. That'll be the priority with everything going on. We're not taking out the roof or the beams here. Gotta love the easy auto-load barns. They can be a pain sometimes, especially when unloading. It always tells you the area is blocked, which is never true. It just can't take larger bales for some reason. That's running. Good there. We'll get this guy running. We're on field 4. We need to get our disc cultivator running as well as we get the truck off the field. I mean, I guess we might have been able to actually sneak this over. It's just this gap right here is when I was like, I mean, it's still, well, we're gonna, technically still our land, right? Let's go and get this hooked up. Let's unfold the rest of this as well. We just want to make sure, yeah, maybe that's the best idea to do that there. Just want to make sure we got straw swath on here. The whole point of doing wheat is to get the wheat, folks. And that, good to me. They always do this. Oh, you need to turn them. I thought I was gonna get the tree for sure. Alright. Definitely producing swath. Let's get past here. Now we're good. Let's run nearest point. Producing quite a bit of straw swath, which I actually like to see. I mean, we've got a good yield. Yeah, we're already over 1,000 liters. So we got a really good yield on this field. And let's get this guy running. Go clear current course. You're already in the field. Start in the center of the field. Number of headlands, 2 is fine. Let's bring us down a meter. Let's see. See, he gave us that way too. I don't know. I just feel they get caught up. Question is, we're not going to get a field direction. Just manual. No, let's run it. Alright. I feel better with that. So we're going to should send him off on his first waypoint. We'll get this off the field. We got almost 43,000 liters of canola. We'll get them down to the 1.53. I don't think we'll get a full harvester off that wheat field. Could be wrong. Man, what time that would be if I was wrong then. Got some decent canola oil out of it. a bale trailer. Push that one off. But with everything running smooth, we're unloading. I think, you know, we're in good shape. Once we get these bales picked up on the headland, everything just kind of running automated now. Oop. That should not too. Oh, make a mess of this. Have to grab this bale and lift it up. But, yeah. I think this is what we'll call this episode. Like I said, we gotta run manure and everything. Doesn't have to be today. It could be next month when we start some other harvesting to get the other wheat field. But yeah, thanks for continuing to support the channel. You guys have been awesome lately. Smashing that like button, commenting on videos. Can't thank you all enough. But until next time, Farmer Taz out.